Hi everyone, it's Kristen. Welcome back to my channel. So I have a job interview today. So by the time you see this, it'll be over, but I wanted to go ahead and take you along with me while I get ready for it. Makeup, hair, and picking out an outfit. Well, I already have my outfit picked out, but I'll show you the outfit that I have. So yeah, so I figured we would do that. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna go ahead and prep my eyes. Okay, so I had to go wet my sponge, and then I went ahead and primed my eyes and just set it down with some powder. Kindness from my Emily Revolution. Okay, for eyeshadow, we're gonna keep this really simple, really easy, really, I want it to find, but I don't really want shimmer, and I don't want any like boom color on it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my Emily Edit again and go into the color Peace. And I'm just going to take my Real Techniques and use that as like a transition. But it's not really going to be a transition. It's just going to give it a little extra definition for what we're going to go in with next. So then I'm going to take that same brush, and then I'm just going to go into my Milani bronzer. And I'm just going to sweep it all over the lid and a little bit into the crease. I need the mirror. Make sure it's all on there. And you could have skipped the first step with the Peace color as well, and just went in straight with the bronzer. And it's a really simple, easy look with minimal product. Yeah. But because I like just a little bit more definition than this, I'm going to go back into my Emily Edit into the Courage shade, which is technically the bronzer. And again, you do not have to do this. You can leave it with just, you could put that Peace color all over your crease in your lid and just call it a day. You could put the bronzer with it like I did and leave it. You can just use the bronzer, but I'm going to go in with this. It's just a slightly darker shade, and define the crease just a tad. Because again, I'm extra. See, I just feel like it gives a little bit more definition as opposed to this side. Is anybody gonna notice at this job interview? No. But it makes me feel better. And makeup is all about making you feel good. Okay, so that's all I'm gonna do with the eyes right now. Like I said, that last step was definitely an extra step that does not need to be done, but I like to find eyes. I don't know. So now I'm going to go ahead and go into my face. I'm not going to go really like, I want my skin to, you know, be glowy, but I don't want necessarily that glow from space kind of thing. So first I'm going to take my TATCHA primer to make it look kind of smoothing. I'm sorry. TATCHA Silk Primer. I'm going to go in with that and just put it here. And then after that, I'm going to go in with my Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. This is going to serve most of my highlight today. Just this. Because again, I want to be, you know, I want my skin to look healthy, but I don't need a glow from space when it's just a job interview, you know, and it's a job interview for a pest control company, actually. So it's not like it's a job interview for Sephora or Ulta or MAC or any other kind of place that sells makeup. Just again, to give it a nice, healthy kind of glow. That's all I'm going for, is a nice, healthy glow. Now I've been testing out this new Tarte foundcealer foundation. It's actually a really good, generous sample size. I've used it like 4 or 5 times, and I've still got a lot left. So yeah, I'm sampling this, and I'm getting ready to do a review on it actually, because I have some thoughts on it already. I like it. I like it actually quite a bit. So look out for a review on that coming up really soon. It's not exactly my color, but that's okay. blend it down my neck a little bit and it'll be fine. And I'm just going to do a little bit more in the center of my face where I feel like I need a little bit more coverage. I like this foundation actually. I'm really impressed by it. Like I said, I have some negative thoughts, I have some good thoughts about it, so look out for that review soon. And I'm gonna go in with my favorite concealer, my Laura Mercier. I'm gonna mix just a little bit of this Born This Way multi-sculpting concealer that I got a little mini sample of. And mix it together and blend it in. You guys know I like my brush for this step, but I have my sponge and it's, you know, ready to use, so. Ooh, that combo's pretty. Ooh, I like that combination. I feel like I have a little bit more redness, I feel like I have a little bit darkness right here. And I know what Loki's doing. I really don't. Oh yeah. I like that combination. It's really nice. That looks really good. And see how that Charlotte Tilbury just gives me a nice glow to my skin? And it looks like it's coming from my skin. I like that. I'm going to take my Charlotte Tilbury powder and, well, actually I'm going to powder my whole face, and again, I guess this is a little bit of a spoiler. I feel like this foundation, it transfers. It stays a little dewy and it transfers, so I'm going to, just because I need it to stay, I'm going to set it. And I haven't set it yet. I haven't set it yet, so that's one way I haven't worn it as of yet, so it'll help with my review. I'm just gonna take my big It Cosmetics brush and set my face. And I just kind of pounce it. And luckily with the Charlotte Tilbury, the Flawless filter, it still comes through even under powder. So I like that a lot. I should have did my eyebrows. Oh. By the way, thinking about doing a Project 10 pan. Look how much I have of a pan down there. I'm so sad. Makes me so sad. My nose always itches. Yeah, look at that. Sad. Okay, and then again, I have my glow going on, so I'm just going to do bronzer and blush. So I'm going to go back in with that Milani bronzer. Ooh, too much. Too much. Look at that. That was too much. Oh, that was way too much bronzer right there. Too much bronzer. Let's try to blend it in as much as possible. And then go in with our powder brush. Got a little muddy. That's weird. That's the first time that's happened. It's the first time that it's gotten muddy on me. Kind of buff it in with the powder brush a little bit. There we go. That's better. Very bronzy. And then to kind of stick with that healthy bronzy glow, maybe not. I don't know. Which one is this? And then to stick with that bronzy glow, I'm going to go in with the blush that I cannot stop using because it's amazing. Buxom Seychelles. That's right, people. I love this thing. I'm going to go in with my Real Techniques blush brush. Which, by the way, this brush is part of the set that I'm giving away. I'll link that video so y'all can get in on the giveaway. Then again, just gonna take my my powder brush and just kind of step it over and see that glow still comes through. I love that thing. Oh, so impressed by that Charlotte Tilbury. So yes, so we're not gonna do highlighter because I don't need to be blinding people from space for a job interview. And it's just gonna have that night. It looks like my skin is healthy, right? It looks like it's glowing from within. It just has warmth to it. It looks like it's healthy. The eyes are defined. This is how I like my makeup. And this is how I think, my tips are, you're trying to focus on yourself. You're trying to focus on your, I took my nails off. You're trying to focus on yourself. You're trying to focus on your abilities, your qualifications, why you're good for the job. You're not wanting somebody to be like, why did she think that orange eyeshadow was a good idea today? You know, I don't want anybody staring at me and being like, that highlighter is on point, but it's just kind of distracting, you know? I want people to look at me and see that I am healthy, I'm glowy, and then hear my words and hear my qualifications and hear why I would be good for the job again. You know, like I just said, I don't want people to be staring at my face and going, and not be hearing me because they're distracted by my makeup. I think that's kind of key. And I think that's really, I should probably continue my makeup while I talk. And I really think that's kind of key for, like, if you're going for not only a job interview, but like if you're at work, you know, and you work in a professional environment or school, you know, you don't necessarily want, I'm going to use my Cosmetics Brow Power. You don't necessarily want people to be distracted by the way you look. Now, there are times when I want people to look at my makeup and be like, dang girl, you look good. You know, and on an everyday basis when I'm not in a professional environment, I love that idea, you know. I love playing with makeup. I love that. And maybe, you know, after, if I get this job, maybe I'll have that freedom at work where I can do it. Because it's not like a corporate job. Now I'm going to go ahead and curl my eyelashes and put on my mascara. And then just to kind of make myself look more awake, I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Lasting Drama Waterproof Pencil in Soft Nude. First I gotta sharpen it. And I'm gonna just put that in the waterline. Okay guys, so it's a little bit later. I decided to take a nap because I had a headache and it was pretty early, so I was like, I'm gonna just take a nap. So now I'm up again and I'm ready for my interview. This is the outfit. It's just a pink and white striped button down with a gray cami underneath and then some gray pants. Some gray pants. I had different gray slacks that I was gonna wear, but they didn't work out. They were way too long. And then I got these shoes here from Walmart. They're cheap. They're just little slip-ons. Let me give you kind of a better look. There you go. They're cheap. They're just slip-ons. They're coming off as soon as I can get them off, but they'll work for an interview right now. If I get an interview, I mean, if I get a job that requires me to be dressy, definitely gonna have to buy different shoes. But, and then I also put on some earrings. So let me turn you around. Then I put on some earrings. I put on my Ariel lipstick from ColourPop, and I was gonna curl my hair, but I decided to take a nap instead. Priorities, right? So I put it half up, half down, and yeah, so that's the, yeah, so there's the final look. Let me step a little closer. There's the final look. So yeah. So when you see this, I'll have already had my interview, so I'll let you guys know, you know, if I get a second interview or if I get the job, you know, etc. Yeah, so thank you very much for watching. I'm going to go ahead and link down below and on the side videos the video to enter my giveaway. If you haven't already, subscribe, like, and enter that giveaway if you're in the US. It's wide open right now. It's anybody's game. And yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next one.